Hello everybody, and welcome back to a brand new Stranded Alien Dawn live stream. My name is Jens. I'm part of the community team here at Frontier, and I'm going to be your host for the next for this stream. Basically, I was about to give you a time schedule there, but decided against it. So that's the mood I'm in today. How are you all doing? Hope you're having a lovely Wednesday and have made it past the halfway point of the week. I hope you're making it well past hump day, as they call it. Yeah, it's just going to be me this week, which is why we are located in our other streaming room rather than our big couch setup streaming room, but it's still going to be a very fun Stranded Alien Dawn live stream nonetheless. And I want to say thank you to everyone for joining me. And speaking of the people who are joining me, let's take a look over in the chat. We've got Ams here, of course. We've got Arthur O'Sullivan. Heather G from the mod team is hanging out. We've got, let's see who else we've got here. Adam Delta hanging out as well, asking about some Elite Dangerous drops. That's going to be on the Elite Dangerous streams, which is happening every other Thursday. So that's going to be next week. Kala Damage is here as well. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. Mike seems a bit quiet today. Well, I can try bumping it up. There we go. Up to about there. Hopefully that feels better. Dark Shadow joining. Hello, what game is this? This is Stranded Alien Dawn, which is a, if you're unfamiliar, which it seems like you are, is a planet survival sim in which you manage a group of recently marooned survivors on an alien planet. And oh, Crispy Tater Nut is here as well. Hello, Crispy. How are you doing? And yeah, that is what you do. And if you stick with us, I will show you exactly what that means in just a few moments, actually. So, but before I do that, I just want to say that since we released a update to the game very, very recently, the game is now in early access. If you haven't checked it out already, you can find it over on Steam. Just go to Steam and search for Stranded: Alien Dawn, and you should find it right there. We recently released our second early access update, the Tame and Terrain update, in which we released animal taming mechanics into the game, and we also added some new and really, really cool dogs to the game. Dogs are now in the game as a species that you can find and tame. We also added a new survivor and a couple of other cool new things here and there, which we'll probably touch on as we're playing. But since it's a new year, since a new update came out very, very recently, and since, you know, there's a feeling of newness and freshness and all of that stuff in the air, I've decided to kick off a new series. I'm going to start a new game, basically, is what I'm trying to say. We have had a sort of Let's Play series running before when the game first launched, and I figured now that we have done the Tame and Train update, which had some mechanics that are sort of interwoven into all the other mechanics in the game as well, this is the perfect opportunity to go, you know what, another playthrough, it went really well, we learned a lot, now we're going to take those lessons and we're going to bring it into a brand new game, starting from scratch, and checking out some of the taming mechanics, basically. So that's what we're going to be doing here today. And I figured, since we've had there's been a lot of stuff happening in the sort of in the Sobrius biome, which we first started off with when the game launched in early access. I think for this playthrough, we're going to kick off and jump into the Desertum biome and get some new different things that we're gonna learn. So I hope you will join me, and I think it's going to be a good time. That was the correct button as well. Lovely. So I'm going to click new game. All right. First off, let's head to Desertum for the moon. So we used Concordia previously. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the moons are basically ways to change the different parameters of the game, usually related to the different animal attacks that will sometimes happen when you play. But so Concordia means that everything is kind of balanced, everything is fine. With Jason, the challenges will be tougher, but there's more time to prepare between each of them. Nyx means that the animals will start attacking during the middle of the night, and Chaos is, well, at the beginning there was chaos, everything appeared out of chaos and will return to chaos. In Chaos, all bets are kind of off. Thank you, Heather, for dropping that link in the chat. Shout out to our amazing mod team. And ZX Specky saying, hey Jens, good evening mate, and 07 to all. 07 to you as well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Wednesday so far. Where was I? Right, so Moon. I am kind of leaning towards Jason, but I want to hear what everyone in chat feels. Should we jump into Jason? Should we head into sort of Chaos area, or should we go into someplace else? Crispy says Chaos, of course. of course. Might also just tone down the volume a little bit because it's a bit loud. But yeah, please let me know if the game volume is too high, if I need to do any of that stuff. Dark Shadow also says random. I mean, it would be interesting, wouldn't it? I think it would be interesting. It would be fun. Yeah, let's do it. I will keep it to medium. I will keep it to the random seed that the game lets me. And now this basically determines where I land, but also determines some research stuff later on. And as for the game rules, well, we added in the big family game rule, which increases the average number of survivors I can find in a game by 2. So I'm going to put that on. We're not going to do peace first. I kind of want to do random survivors. Which does what it says on the tin. Start the game with a cast of random survivors based on the seed selected. As a bonus, all survivors capable of combat have a railgun sniper. Railgun snipers, very useful to have at the beginning of a game. So I think I'm going to do that. It's going to give me a bit of an extra edge, but I think it's going to be a fun little thing to do. And hey, we could end up with a bunch of survivors who don't have any combat ability at all. So we'll see how it goes. Engineer Kenny, good morning. New follower here. Got Planet Zoo about a week ago. Loving it. Well, thank you very much for following, for coming along. Engineer Kenny, sorry, 1, 2, 3. Hope you're having a good day. I'm also gonna, let's see, open up a thing here on the side. Just give me a quick second and see. I don't think we have, for these streams, the alert box, but I want to give a huge shout out to people who have been following us over on Twitch and joining the Frontier fam, to Amaya Kiku, Red Rum Gaming, Weeby0204, FiberX, 1 level up, Lego Blast 2000, 03, 10, 2016, to Liquid Purple, to Crazy at 18, and to Grayson W1. Thank you so much for following us and joining the Frontier fam. Fritz saying, oh, I just closed the game, been playing for hours, 24 of 35 achievements. Yay. Well done. Amazing. Still 11 achievements to go, and some of them can be a bit tricky, but I'm sure you'll be able to do it. All right, so let's see what we're doing. Let's see. So we're in Desertum. We're doing Chaos Moon, medium difficulty. For those of you who don't know, there are many difficulties to choose from easy to insane. I'm going to do medium. We keep the seed that the game gives us, and we're doing the big family and random survivors game rules. Ooh, excuse me. Graphics look good. Is it Unreal Engine 4 or 5 or own engine? So this, for those of you who don't know, the Stranded Alien Dawn is developed by our good friends over at Hemimont Games and published by us here at Frontier through the Frontier Foundry label. And so they're using their own internal engine to develop the game. So that is what it's running on right now. So yeah, this is an internal engine that they have used themselves for, I think, for their previous games as well. So I think, yeah, we got what we need. So let's just click that next button and see where we land. Hands are a little cold. It's a bit chilly inside this room. Ams, I'm very happy to hear that we're able to keep you company. Husband is employed. Yeah, if you're out there and if these streams give you any sort of comfort or company in any sort of time in your life, then I'm very, very happy to hear so. All right, looks like we have 4 survivors who are... I'm actually going to just give me a quick second here. I'm going to make some slight tweaks to the game. There we go. Just needed to do some settings here. So, we have crash landed. Game audio definitely seems a bit high. Yes, I did lower the graphics settings just a tad because things were a bit choppy. Okay, so where are we and what are we? So we're in Desertum, which is a desert. That's the name. We have with us, this is an interesting group of people. Absolutely. So we got Carter, who is, yeah, let's check out his skills here. He's a kind of a jack of all trades kind of guy. 2 in combat, 3 in construction, 2 in cooking, 2 in crafting, 1 point in farming, 1 in healing, 3 in intellect, and 2 in physical. He's a fast learner who will learn skills very fast, but he needs to relax twice as often and needs a higher variety of entertainment. So this is going to be interesting. He's definitely going to need to sort of follow him up here and there. Grayson, indifferent to combat, still starts off with that railgun sniper. All of them with a railgun sniper, very helpful. Indifferent to combat, 0 in combat. Good in construction, okay in cooking, good at crafting. Okay, pretty good at the intellect stuff. He will work 4 times as fast in crafting and constructing with wood, but he's a bit of a slow dude. He loves appreciating decorations. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. You might lose some game audio there. There we go. And finally, we've got Yoko here, who does cooking. She is interested in crafting, so that's good. I have 2 crafters, which is very helpful. Also pretty good at healing, indifferent to farming, and a 2 in intellect. And all of these are going to come in at different points, all of these skills that they have. She will occasionally improve the crafting skill of others very nicely. And her bloodlust trait means that she gains happiness when killing or observing death. Quite interesting. So she has a lot in common with our boy Ken here. She is indifferent towards construction, yes, and indifferent towards farming. Indifferent just means that she can still level up in it, but it will take longer than if anyone else were to do it. For example, Rita here is interested in farming, which means that farming will increase, farming experience will increase more often. So Rita, very good to have on expeditions, has a chance to field observe unknown species, and has permanently increased happiness, which I think is pretty great. Actually, let me just quickly go back to here as well. Change some of this audio here. Some of this ambiance can be toned down a little. Here we go. And now I think, just clicking back here. There, maybe. I think that's okay. All right, who needs farming except for cloth anyway? Eat what you kill. I mean, you should definitely farm for some food as well. But I think this is a pretty good starting location overall. So we have some cactuses here, lots of cacti. That's good. We have some wrecks that we can salvage. We have cloth blossom, which will give us cotton, which is very, very good for making clothes. We have the tea-ball tree. We have some more cacti over here, or cactuses, depending on your preference. We have some palm bushes, which give us sticks. And there's some insects here that we can kill and hunt. And there's a doggy! Hooray! All right, we need to see if we can get that doggy quite quickly. We're surrounded by stone, which is great. Oh, there's a lot of... This is a very good seed. Lots of tea-ball trees here. There's some tube plants over here. There should be some mushrooms, I believe. But yeah, lots of stone. We got some decent greenery. And yeah, there's stuff here that we can definitely make do with. So, if you haven't... Oh, and over there, it's a bit far away, but it should be doable. Over here we have what is known as... Oh, I forget the name now. Anyway, these give us plant leather, which we also can make into clothing, which is really, really good. I think this is a very good, very, very good starting location. I think we're gonna... Yes, we shall thrive here. We shall call it this land. And we shall be happy. But of course now everyone has crash landed and things aren't going that well, but it will go well eventually. So, it's a planet survival sim, which means that we're all about surviving on this here planet. Poor Carter here is having a bit of a meltdown, which just means he's a bit upset and not too happy about the crash happening. And the way you go about playing Stranded Alien Dawn is that you give orders, but you give orders in a more generalized sense. There are certain other games where you would select each single person and tell them to, all right, go here, now do this, etc., etc. And you can do that, but the best way to sort any of this in Stranded Alien Dawn, because you give generalized orders. So for example, I want them to scavenge the landing pod. I click scavenge, and someone will carry that out. I want them to observe these cactuses. I click observe, someone carries that out for me. Same with these tea-ball trees. I click observe, someone will carry that out. And then it is up to the game's, programming and AI and all that to, I'm also going to have someone observe this, I think, to make sure that it gets carried out. The plant leather reminds me of the boots I wore when I was driving a truck. They were breast cancer fundraising steel cat boots and the shade was almost identical. That sounds amazing, like bright pink, purple boots like that. Seems very, very rad. Seems very cool. Hold on, just checking my messages here. So, what I need to do then is I need to change up my priorities. So, I'm going to just double check what everyone's priorities are. Make sure that I have set them accordingly. So Yoko's good at healing. Rita's okay at healing as well. You can probably be at it too. Handling is everything from rescuing, burying, carrying away, dismantling, or handling. Let's keep those where they are. Construction. Carter and Grayson will be my builders, my constructors. These other two, they have a 0, and Yoko is indifferent. So let's we'll keep it to that. For combat, for hunting, definitely have primary on Rita and on Carter here. Harvesting, Rita interested in harvesting, so that's basically anything you harvest from wild and domesticated plants. So I think I'm going to put Rita's harvesting priority very, very high. And this is for whenever I click a thing, it says, hey, go do this. Cutting down things, Carter and Grayson will be doing that. Ranching, I will leave that to Rita. Planting, same thing. So she'll basically be our farmer. Scavenging, I think everyone can stay where they are. Mining as well. Carter being our old man, but being very strong, I think is a little bit funny. Let's see, for cooking, let's set Yoko to 1. 2, 3. For crafting, of course, we want Yoko to carry that out since she's the best. Grayson will be number 2. Same with tailoring, and then I think you can have 5 and 5, just to be on the safe side. Carter broke his hip in the crash, afraid we'll have to put him down. Sorry, old timer. He'll be fine. We'll take care of him. Assemblage, let's have, yep, that sounds good. Observation, Grayson is our science man, and then you two can be at 2, Yoko will be at 4. Research, same deal. And as for delivery, we'll put everyone on 3 for now. Now, of course, this can always be adjusted on the fly if I need to, but it should be okay for now. We've got some insects around here. We've got some dromedara as well, and some draka, and of course, the one dog that I could find. I really want to observe this dog. So the deal is that eventually I will be able to start observing, I can start observing animals and things right now. And the reason we do that is because we then get information about them. This gun can actually be dismantled as well for some things that I need later, because we have, everyone comes equipped, thankfully, with a rail sniper, which is a pretty good weapon to have at the beginning. So right now, I'm just going to send everyone off to start observing things. And since we have some scrap metal here as well, I'm going to build us a shelter. So that's going to be tricky because the terrain is uneven. So I think I'm just going to do it right here next to the crash site. And this might look like a lot in the beginning, but I think it's going to be needed. All right. So right now we're going to try to scavenge, and Carter's going to run off and construct this shelter. All right, here we go. Well done, well done, well done. Of course, we will need... here we go. Nicely done. So we have found some power cores, which is great, that we're going to need for later, and some CPU cores. So let's get some sleeping spots for everyone as well. Let's try doing this instead, so they don't have to all sleep next to each other. And then, of course, I can always speed up time and... right, stockpiles. Let's get some stockpiles going as well. Right here, let's some stockpiles. And in these stockpiles, we will not have food, we will not have cooked meals. We will just have crafting materials and construction materials. All right. Off to a great start. We're gonna finish observing this T-ball tree. The dry tree seems to be very much alive. It has a vast root system which absorbs all the moisture it can find, concentrating it in big, hard-shelled bulbs which protect the fruits. The fruits themselves are bitterly sour and made my mouth stink for hours. I wouldn't repeat eating them if I can afford not to, but maybe they will taste better when cooked or boiled into tea. So now I can cook tea-ball. I can plant tea-ball trees, and I can make tea-ball tree. So these will give me wood if I start to cut them, or they will give me tea-balls if I decide to harvest them. Now, the thing about Desertum as an environment is that it is difficult to grow things. As you can see, there's not one downside to this area is there's not that much growth potential for a lot of these. So I'm going to try to. That's 50% growth. 50% growth. All right, so we're going to do two T-ball trees. Difficult to say, 2 T-ball trees. Try saying it 5 times fast. Reed is observing. Grayson's observing. Yoko is observing. Carter is doing his scavenging. Took me forever to figure out how to train my dogs. Now they're doing great. It should happen automatically, but you can also just directly send someone in order to do it. So we have our shelter. We have our sleeping spots. And we just need this finished up. So it should be happening very soon. Yeah, cheers. Don't forget to hydrate. Good idea. To hydrate. Oh yeah, so, well yeah, if you've been playing Stranded Alien Dawn, please let us know in chat how much you've been playing, if you managed to make it off the planet eventually, if your runs have sort of ended in not doing that. Poor Yoko is idle. All right, well, why don't you... All right, so we can harvest those for cactus slime. Why don't you cut down... All right, let's check Yoko's activities. Healing, yeah, there's not a lot here, so we should probably have you on something. Doesn't like construction, is okay with farming, planting, can do research, and, ooh, excuse me. Let's just set her to these other things as well. So now Yoko will head off and scavenge. And Carter will continue this right here. All right, cool. So we have also got some branched cactus. Arthur Olson, I'll buy the game just waiting for a promo. Well, you did miss out on a sale just a few days ago, unfortunately. Friend of mine's just about to reach 1,000 hours. That's insane, Crispy, but well done to them. And I'm sorry for the ableist word. I will try to avoid using that in the future. But yeah, that's a lot. 1,000 hours. That's more than I have. Unfortunately, the branch cactus is not edible. However, its slightly poisonous juice has some medicinal properties. So I can now harvest cactus slime. I can plant some branched cacti. And that should be all of these. Now this should probably be the next one to observe because this, I believe, can be eaten. Oh, we should probably also... can't do that just yet because we don't have the stuff for it. So let's start mining some of these rocks as well, maybe. That's our emergency ration. So, yeah, first evening, everyone just kind of needs to do their thing. Everyone just kind of needs to hang out and get some food. But then once we get some furniture going, once we get some more materials for furniture, they should be able to have a much more comfortable time while they're eating. Grayson, actually, why don't you head on back to the dog? Yay. Oh, also, another thing I should do is do their schedule. So I'm actually going to tell them to, between the hours of 11 and 5, you shall sleep. Then you have This is usually what I start off with. Anything here, because that means they can eat. And yeah, just maybe some sort of lunch break or relaxation in the middle will usually be a good thing as well. I'm just going to do this and there. That's usually what I go for. And so, oh, I just need one more thing. And we're good. Grayson running off to check out that dog. Is it the new Cobra engine? No, this is a internal engine that Hemimont Games is using to develop the game. We are simply publishing Stranded Alien Dawn on their behalf. Grayson is a... Yes, that's the dog. Discovery, Weimaraner. It's a famous dog breed, and it baffles me how its kind has gotten here. Did some specimens survive a crash? Dogs are frequent companions during space vacations, and I've even heard of contraband ships trading dogs on worlds where their breeding is illegal. Who knows what happened? One thing is sure, though, the dogs have adapted to this planet well. They are somewhat wild and aggressive when provoked, but it shouldn't be too hard to reclaim the trust of man's best friend and tame them. That means we can tame the dog, which I think is what we're going to try to do. Amani Wolf says, I'm 310 hours in, was just playing it, my dogs keep having puppies. They will do that. Keep in mind, if you want to, you can set the dogs to, they will breed, but you can, if you want to, and feel like you have to, you can slaughter them. Actually, you can observe this, because this is probably better to observe. There was one over here that I clicked. All right, cool. That unselected. So that was the first night over. Everything's looking okay. We have, well, first day over. We have some T-ball stuff that we can start harvesting. Question is though, do I harvest or do I? All right, right now they don't have. Right now they don't have a lot to. Yeah, some of these are still young. So I think we're gonna do harvest, cut. That's still a young tree. Because wood is a very difficult resource to come by. My childhood dog was a Weimaraner, so I appreciate that breed in the game. That's so cool. No puppy slaughtering. Maybe a survivor with high enough medical skill will be able to neuter a spay as an addition down the road. Potentially. It's something that I can definitely suggest to the team, because this being in early access, we want your feedback, you want your suggestions, so that is definitely something that I can suggest to the folks over at Hemimont. Oh yeah, and this being a desert, it gets cold. It gets cold at night. But we'll be able to... Oh yeah, statues. Mine's stone. Okay. Numbing cold. Yeah, it is cold inside this this here. And 2 people have hypothermia. Oh right, that's the CPU course. That's but okay. Right, we need a campfire. For campfire we need sticks. What here can give me sticks? So not those. These maybe. Yes, these will give me sticks. Let us observe. The Sadaverse. I'm thinking about getting this game. Well, if you want to, you can find it over on the Steam store. Just search for Stranded Alien Dawn, and you'll find it. You should find it right there. Can people warm up next to the burning escape pod? I don't think so. I don't remember. But yeah, no, the game is out right now, and obviously you can hang out and see if the game is for you by watching my playthrough here, if you want to. Put my base on this map right by an oasis, gave it defense on one side, saw someone figure out how to construct over water a bit, just be finding shallow spots. I could probably have found some sort of oasis as well. But I didn't really find any right now. True Queen Emma B, welcome to the stream. All right, there's harvesting going on, there's observation going on. Can I build a research desk? Not yet. Maybe when this has been scavenged a bit more. I only have some wood potentially. Wow. But yeah, it is a new start because it is a new year. We just released a new update. So I figured it was the absolute perfect time to do so. Let me check some activities again. Okay. All right, because Grayson is harvesting or cutting. Yep. And we found Cloth Blossom. All right. Started playing again. The new update is so awesome. Thank you so much, Queen Emma B. I'm very happy to hear that you're enjoying the new update. Do dogs puke when you feed them spoiled meat? I don't believe they do. That was the thing the survivors did when we first launched in early access, but I don't think the animals do that. They do. Some of the animals do produce manure, which you can use as a farming implement, farming ingredient. No, you can use it to fertilize. That's the word. Thank you. Crops. But no, the dogs will not vomit. All right, Cloth Blossom. This plant blooms in beautiful big flowers, which go through a remarkable metamorphosis, forming fibrous white balls. I believe they are very similar to cotton and can be used in the production of cloth. So Cloth Blossom feels like a fitting name. That means I can now get cloth from them, and I can start growing Cloth Blossom, which I think I'll do. That's clay. Don't think there's any like good soil here. Everything is kind of at 50%. So farming is definitely going to be a challenge on this particular map here. Let's see if we can find a good spot to grow some of our Cloth Blossom here. So there's gonna definitely be a lot of just figuring out where things go. And make sure that we still are at the right amount of that's the wrong one. The right amount of growth for each of these. There we go. All right. Oh, for the stone. Okay. Okay, next up. Farming is hard here. Absolutely. Next up, what I need is some wooden shelves. Let's put those here. Carter cutting down some of those things. Grayson transporting. And we need some Lysurae. We can make a dog statue. All right. Dog statue. Dog statue. Let's get a dog statue. And then a table made of stone. Oh, no, we actually need a... Still don't have enough sticks to build a campfire. That's okay. Let's do a table. No, let's do a research desk of wood. We can put that... Try to put that there. And some furniture for the table. Let's do stone. And let's try to build some... There we go. Please continue. Manure to fuel is 10 out of 10? Absolutely. You're confused me for a time. I realized you have to give permission for the survivors to handle it, which kind of makes sense when you think about what it is. Yes. Ooh, Carter getting physical 3. That's great. Grayson heading off to observe this palm bush. I think maybe Carter, if you could, since you enjoy woodworking. Yes, survivors can gain happiness from the dog statue. That is why we're doing this. Yeah, and then it is relaxation hour, which means that Rita is off taking a walk, which should be good for her overall happiness. And that might be her, favorite pastime, taking walks. All right. Let's see here again. So we have construct both Carter and Grayson are set to 1 there. But Grayson is crafting and constructing with wood, which might not be the best solution in this particular part of the alien planet, but that is how it is. And we have discovered a palm bush. Unlocks planting palm bushes for sticks. Wonderful. Which means we can now have sticks. And let's get to cutting of some of these. We also need to observe this palm tree, which is good because we can plant a lot of palm trees now. Dog's still there. Needs some dried meat, which we're going to get to at some point. Let's see, trees and bushes, palm bushes. Now, palm bushes, yes. This is where it's at. They will just grow and grow and grow and grow. Let's do... There we go. I made a stone statue garden like a zoo. Ha! That sounds amazing. Please, if you can, share that with us on our social channels or on the Discord, because I would love to see what that looks like. All right, for these storage shelves here, we allowed food, we allow some of these, we allow all of this. That's what we allow. Rita doing her planting. Wonderful. Gotten a good friend hooked on the game. He has made a statue water feature area. Cool. I would love to see what that looks like. Alright, so now we're all making sure that we can put things in the shelves. That's great. Appreciate you all so much for doing that. Yeah, because there's still a few bits here and there that need to be sorted. Still some emergency rations. Yeah, see, Grayson appreciating dog statue. That should appreciate decoration. Yep, the human heart and brain long for beauty, after all. So that did make him a little bit happier. So, can we build a campfire now? We can. We have enough sticks and stone. This should then help quite a lot with light and all that stuff. They're going to be a bit cold. We are going to be a bit cold. But that'll be fine. Oh, there you are. Rita's just... Alright, once we have this campfire up and running as well, we can... we can start making some meals. Which, yeah, after eating emergency rations for a while, I think it's going to get a little bit boring. All right, we need to collect some cloth or some skin bark, which we can certainly do. I will say we should harvest these right away. Yeah, and since they're at 100% rest, they will immediately wake up. And 3 of them have hypothermia. Oh no. Okay, Carter constructing a campfire. Grayson observing this palm tree. I think maybe... it's because your intellect is fairly high. Let's put this to 3 and have Grayson and Rita as our main observers. Getting some cloth. Great, because that will allow me to make beds, which will absolutely be very helpful. We can make some tea, which I think we will save. Let's do some quick recipes. cooked emergency rations until we have 4, so there's 1 for each. And eventually we'll unlock other recipes. We need grain. Oh yeah, grain. That's going to be a difficult one here. After living in the Middle East, I can confirm it gets extremely cold in the desert. So I've heard. So I've definitely heard. Oh, grain. Where will I get grain? Yeah, all of these are named. Oh, there's some manure there. Are you alive? No, you're dead. Killed by something. Where did the dog go? The dog has disappeared. Well, I am sure a dog might turn up at some point. Potentially, maybe, hopefully. Cooked emergency rations have low durability. I know. That's why I'm only doing 4 at a time, because, yeah, I think they need it. Here we go. Here we go. So sometimes we will get attacked by aggressive animals like these ones, and they will come straight at us and try to murder us, basically. New discovery. I was able to find some edible fruits growing on the palm. Unfortunately, that was not I was hoping to find. The tree produces small bright fruits with hard shell and extremely bitter core. I'd rather bury them deep and forget that taste. But now we can plant palm trees, get some wood going, and we can... What's great is I think they will... Yeah, they have 50% growth potential in sand, and then in any of the clay they will do even better. So we can maybe have some of them put here. Put them there. We have our sticks as well. Probably send someone to butcher this thing. And yeah, I should probably go and kill these bugs proactively once all this transportation is done. Alright. So, let's draft everyone. And let's move. Since everyone has... Oh, we found another one. Alright, cool. Cause for celebration. Yes, let's have a party. So basically they're saying, we should have a party tonight. And I'm saying, yes, you should. Go have a party. Alright, attack. Yoko is up in the vanguard here. And start blasting. Downside is she's not the best at combat, I think. But hopefully this shouldn't be too difficult. Come on. Shoot the thing. Good. Alright, cool. That is 8 of them left. Alright, everyone. Fire at will. And come on. Do it. Yes! No one hurt. No one was injured. Everyone's fine. All this insect meat. I'm probably just going to leave here. Because I don't really need it for much. I think that's the first time I've done that strategy. And I've not gotten attacked. Alright, Grayson goes back to doing that. Card's going to butcher this bloated insect. And very, very soon. It's celebration time. Ooh. All right, let's Let's gather for the celebration. Let's have a good time. Everyone's hanging out at the campfire. Why do you always fire at Will? What did Will ever do to us? Poor Will. Well, if you know the Will that I do, we have our reasons. Oh yeah, Grayson's kind of slow, so he's just like, I'm coming, guys. Don't celebrate too much without me. Please. I'm on my way. I'm just slow. Osric says fair play because Osric knows exactly what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. Party time. Yay! And that will make everyone happy. Survivors are celebrating the fact that they are alive, kicking at an impromptu party near a campfire. I mean, look at Grayson. He's having a good time. He's dancing. One. And hanging out. Yeah, that definitely improved everyone's moods. And now everyone's getting some food. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's have this be relax. But I think we can... Yay. Which seed am I on? I am on seed. Let drive. And I actually haven't checked out what... oh yeah, because I haven't built... the research desk hasn't been built yet. I still need the extra wood, which I don't think I actually have. That will give me 3 wood. That's not enough. Let's cut down all these palm trees, because we need the wood. And then I will check out what my research options are. But I think now I can make, yes, I can make beds. I can make stone beds, which will be much better for my survivors than this stuff in terms of just pure comfort. Provides comfort during rest, and it's going to be less cold for them, I think. And also, let's see, construction 3, yeah. All right, Carter, now that you're up and running, can you... oh, we need more metal scrap. Take care of the landing boat. Stone beds are a luxury in the desert. Probably, yeah. But what I'm thinking is get them up off the ground. And then let's see if we can maybe do... can't quite... oh, we need hay. Cut hay from tall grass. Well, if only I had some. Alright, Yoko's doing the cooking. We have plenty of sticks. But we will need more wood. Alright. But once Grayson is done cutting these things down, once Carter's done cutting all of them down, Yoko's doing her cooking, Rita is planting. So we'll have plenty of palm trees for wood, which is fantastic. And there's plenty of stone everywhere. So now that wood is done, we can finally get this research desk built. Grayson just needs to eat first. Let's see, hour 13. Let me try something. All right, research options. Let's see. So, the seed that we've chosen, the seed that we ended up on, will also determine what our research breakthroughs are. So we got fuel fermentation, which is, yeah, we can make insect meat into fuel. Pretty good. We can make cloth from hay. We haven't found any hay yet. Printer components, battery optimization, and improved railgun snipers. Pretty good. We can cook emergency rations from cloth. Why not? But I'm not going to do that, actually. I'm going to do, let's see, remove. I'm going to do weaponsmithing Lightning rod. No, we don't need weaponsmithing. We should do tailoring and lightning rods. Then I want to do animal taming and spaceship deconstruction. And then make some emergency rations. Resources are very tough in the desert biome. That is very, very true. I just guess I don't need lightning rods because there's not a lot of lightning happening here, is there? I just realized. Okay. I think we're at where we need to be. So, who is our researcher again? That would be Grayson. Okay. Not till wet season, yeah. Alright, Yoko's off doing her research. Probably because everyone else has, yeah. Now Rita and Carter are idle. Carter's research is actually higher than Yoko's. So, now I just need to think a little bit. Sadly, I don't have... I have the workbench. Alright, let's build the workbench. Oh, no. Let's build the workbench. There, I guess? Cool. Alright. We can craft some bandages. We can make slop. We could make antibiotics from cactus slime. Alright, Yoko. Let's harvest some of this cacti here. Ooh, new weapon, laser pike. Alright. Alright, who's our best in combat? That would be Rita. Let's give Rita the laser pike. Alright. Oh, we got a dust storm coming in. So Yoko is idling. Can you make some antibiotics, please? Oh, we need more cactus slime, which we don't have enough of. Alright. Rita, could you please harvest some of this cactus as well? So we need 40 cactus slime. We have 25 at this point. Okay. Right now... Antibiotics by day 4. You're on a roll. Yeah, absolutely. Let's build a drying rack. Put it outside because that's going to be easier to get stuff dried. Oh yeah, Carter's suffering from burnout since he doesn't have enough entertainment. That's going to happen with him a fair bit. No, happiness is looking okay. That's fine. Ooh, and the beds. I need to make beds. That's right. So, bed. Stone bed. Made with fabrics. Alright. We'll do that in the morning when our poor survivors aren't sleeping in the beds that I'm going to replace. And while they sleep, I'm going to have some water. I should... Oh god, there's a Draka. I should probably also try to get more stone for them so that they can... I think construction basics should definitely be a thing so I can get them into a Should get them into a proper house so they can have, you know, insulation from the elements and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, everyone's cold. It's not very warm inside these shelters. Let's deconstruct. Deconstruct. And let's build some furniture. Poor Rita's got hypothermia. See, normally I would. I'm not. This is gonna sound like a complaint. Definitely don't need mean it as a complaint. Normally, I would love to have Grayson because he is very fast in building with wood. But since most of what I have is access to is stone, it's a bit of a different story. But some of these cactus trees or palm trees, definitely looking pretty nice now when it comes to stone. Hard reach physical 4. We've scavenged 30 iron, I think, or yeah, something like that. And doing our researching. Ah, tailoring, wonderful. That should be, yep, okay. Production tailor bench. Sure. I mean, if they're going to get past there, stone welder trade would be cool for the future. That's not a bad idea. Absolutely. Can we make something else? We can make meat soup. Let's make some meat soups. All right, Yoko, you're our dedicated cook and tailor and everything else. All right, we got our stone. We got metal alloys. We've now made some meat soup. Okay, we're looking pretty good on this map here. Trying to sort of suss out what the next thing to do is. And yes, I did say suss out. Don't don't get at me. I think, yeah, construction basics. Ooh, musical instruments, though. It'll be very handy for our boy Carter. Carter. Can't say it that way. Too influenced by American television. Alright, that's our animal taming done. But yeah, once we have construction basics, we can just put everyone into a nice house. Alright, Yoko is idling. What can we have you do? You can craft things. You can sew. T-shirts, shirts, boots, sneakers. Cold tolerance increased by heat tolerance. Let's do 4 pairs of sneakers. And she's off. All right, let's see how much Yoko and Grayson like each other. Oh, Grayson's already have a bad opinion about Carter, which is great. Yeah, as you can see, sometimes the survivors will start to have opinions about each other. All right, Rita is idling. Why are you idling? These are all palm bushes. There's some animals. I think we can harvest from these. Carter idling. Don't think these give me anything. These can't be salvaged anymore. Let's mine for some more stone. Why not? Yeah, we're still. Oh yeah, still waiting for the antibiotics. So let's just mark these for harvesting, and then someone will take care of that at some point. And we're starting to run out of storage space. And that is one pair of shoes. Did she just equip those immediately? She did, yes. Lost Harvest. Oh, okay. It's probably because of the dust storm. There's one in stock. Let's see. How's everyone doing for... Oh, okay. Everyone has sneakers already. Sleepy time. Let's see. Yep, we're allowing all of that. No, yeah. But they already have that stuff. Alright, let's go storage. Storage chests. Let's put a storage chest there. And that's going to be where they put their... that's going to be where they put clothes and things. Am I playing on the regular Concordia moon? I am using the Chaos moon, actually, because that is what people wanted me to do in the chat. That's fine. So far, the attacks haven't been... Well, the one attack hasn't been bad. So it's been okay. But yeah, even under roof is like 2 degrees. Everyone's cold. Sleeping on stone beds. Oh, God. What can we do for ranching? Right, we can build animal sheds, we can build sleeping spots, and feeders, and all that stuff. Okay. Mr. Grayson had such a nice meal. That's great. Rita's got hypothermia. That's... I mean, that's not fine, but you know. That's a quick one of those. And we will turn off... Well, we can have fabrics and things in there. Maybe some weapons as well. So let's check out the storage shelf. We'll not have weapons there, and we'll not have raw fabrics. Right, so now there's one pair of sneakers in there. Cool, wonderful. So I'm trying to work ahead, basically, and all these sneakers are for when they might need them. Though the wet season might actually... Let's see if we can... Right, because they don't have... We need leathers for them to make boots. Let's see if we can make them some light textile trousers, maybe. It's basically just a contingency for needing it later. All right, we've got some decent food variety as well. Not enough for the meat soups, though. We also desperately need some vegetables. All right. I wanna... Is there a closer one? Closer one, closer one, closer one. Trying to determine which one's furthest away. That one or that one? Let's observe. Some cloth blossom here as well. We can always harvest those. What is that? 2 plant, 2 plant. Okay, it's the same as those. Just trying to find any sort of food source. Doesn't look like it. There's some stuff over there. Starting to regret my wording of, yes, we will thrive here from before. Does the game have multiple floors? Can I dig a cellar or build a tower? You can't build a cellar necessarily. You can't terraform or dig into the ground. You can sort of build different levels. If you have the building created, you can like have heightened floors, but there's some trickiness to it, and so you can't do sort of multiple story buildings, but you can do you can sort of fake it where one floor is higher up than the other and make like interconnected buildings that way. That is possible. All right, Grayson doing some antibiotic crafting. Let's not do that forever. Let's do that until we have 10. Sure. Fern got this during the Steam sale. We've been playing the same seed. Safe to say I have a leg up with my limited experience. I would definitely say you have a leg up with just any experience in this game, for sure. There's some cloth blossoms there. That's the T-ball. Webmaster Crowley, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. I've forgotten to say this a couple times. If you're just joining us, my name is Jens. I'm part of the community team here at Frontier Developments, and I'm community manager on Stranded Alien Dawn, which is the game that we are playing, where I am playing right now. And you can get this game right now in early access. And if you decide to do so and decide to play it and you think, hey, I like this game, I have a couple of suggestions though. You can hit us up on our Discord or on the Stranded Alien Dawn social channels. And that will, excuse me, that would really help us out if you care to give us some suggestions or anything like that. Webmaster Crowley says, you should buy this game. I agree. Well, let's then take the fabrics out, put the fabrics back in. There we go. Someone will take care of that at some point, maybe, hopefully. Let's see, probably. Okay, I think we have a decent system going now. But yeah, we definitely need to research some of that there. I'm gonna queue that up and then put that there. Yeah. Heather always MVP, of course. Heather is the MVPest of MVPs, especially when it comes to sharing links over in our chats there. Okay, they're doing pretty good on happiness. They're resting, they're relaxing. Yeah, apart from Carter, who's kind of burning out a little bit. Yeah, he'll need to sit. He'll need to have some entertainment, which is why I'm trying to do the musical instruments. Yoko, can you please haul these sneakers? Thank you. Oh, thank you. Alright. We just got hypothermia. Poor Rita. Are there any other... Oh, there's some deadness here. Let's get these butchered. Let's get this butchered. Yeah, they have musical instruments, which I can then research and have them use and play, and that will make them a lot happier if they're able to do that. And I think we can start to scavenge this as well. So I'm giving them a lot of orders. Should be able to carry them out without too much hassle. Let's see. Yeah, Grayson is 1 in research, so he prioritizes research over everything else. Do I want him to prioritize anything else right now, though? Okay. Will it ever be possible to play this on a Mac? I don't believe that we have plans for a Mac version. So it will be available on Windows. Or, it is available on Windows, but we don't have plans for a Mac version, is what I meant to say. Some of the shelving here isn't really working out the way I hoped. But at least now Yoko can make her meat soups with insect meat. Oh, heptagonia. That is sweet syrup, which can be used for cooking. All right. Good, good, good. Grayson on his way to eat some food. Rita taking care of some transportation. And okay. Carter doing some scavenging. Grayson, I'm going to have you research, if you please. Yeah, don't you like a bit of bug soup? Chat? So these heptagonias, they're going to be... Alright. Oh, they can do quite well in sand. That's nice. And they do even better in gravel. Right, where's gravel? Gravel! So basically anywhere close to these here. Ooh, synthetic textiles. Nice. Like here. That's some gravel. Let's just get a heptagonia field going. Oh yeah, we need more storage space. Desperately. Where are these textiles? They are right there. Yoko reach crafting 3. Research spaceship deconstruction. Fantastic, which means that we can continue salvaging our crashed pod. And now I think we cannot do thermal pants because we don't technically have the leathers for it. No, these are synthetic textiles. They're different. They're just built different. We can make sweaters, which are not very good at the heat tolerance. How are we doing on clothing? So you have a shirt. You have a t-shirt and a spaceship jacket. You also have a jacket. All right, you're looking okay. Plant as many stick plants around the base as possible. We can always make some fences with sticks. For sure. Right now, my farms are a little bit spread out, which I'm not really liking because it's going to be tricky. It's going to be difficult defending everything. But I think these, yeah, that's the stick plants. I can actually pick up some, there's some manure here, I know that. Probably observe it. I'll only eat if Eminem cooks. Hey, Yoko seems to be a good cook. No one's been complaining about Yoko's food yet. They just need to get through all of this, and then we'll be able to get them even more stuff. Yeah, see, food variety, +9. They're doing well. Scavenging a lot of stuff, that's great. Rita planting. Rita off to observe some more. Keyword being seems. Yeah, I guess that's true. Alright, let's dry some of that meat there. That's great. Yo, I got it, Stargoid. Very good. I applaud your joke. Very good. Yoko, oh no. Thinking. Might be a good idea to take out some of these dramadas. And, well, I mean, everyone's sleeping now, so I'm not gonna disturb them while they sleep. But we are running out of some storage space. Eventually. Shout out to True Queen Emmaby for trying to enable my more destructive tendencies over in the chat, saying, hunt it, you know you wanna. Hey, Planet Becky! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. How are you? Finished work early. Finally finished work, so I was able to catch the stream. How is everyone? I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. Because I get to hang out with you awesome people in chat. And I get to play this really fun game that I like working on. And I get to experience this lovely sort of fan interaction we've got going on here. All right. Let's see who's going to do what once they get going here. They're just kind of hanging out now. Come on. There we go. Car's going to do a nice sit. I mean, who doesn't appreciate a nice sit? Right, because they've got anything kind of thing they can they can just chill out and relax and take a walk. And I think they'll just like kind of kick into gear at some point. There we go. Rita's got hypothermia. That's not good. Yoko's going to make some pants. And Rita's going to have some food. Tailoring is just flying by. And we're back to observing. Do need someone to carry out this research, though, at some point. Alright, you're observing. Found some manure. Manure. Alright, so since there's manure here, can I just have you... Alright. Alright, not enough resources. Probably not enough manure then. Alright. Grayson's going to do some scavenging. New resource, dried meat, which would be great if we had some dogs to tame. Officially finished my first week at my new job. Well, congratulations, Planet Becky. I mean, you say you're doing good. I hope you're enjoying your new job. Congratulations on your new job. I hope it's better than your previous one. Not that I hope your previous one was bad, but you know what I mean. It's always interesting changing jobs. It's always interesting when people get new jobs, because you want them to have a good experience. You want them to be able to go from one place to another and think, I made the right decision. This is better for me mentally, physically, pays me better benefits, all of that stuff. Like as long as it's better for you in any sort of capacity, you made the right choice, So yeah, congratulations to Planet Becky, and who I know has been playing some Stranded Alien Dawn now and then. So I hope you've been enjoying that. And oh, silicon leaf. Harvesting of silicon. Okay. Grayson, where are you going? What are you salvaging? This. I need you, Grayson, to research. What are you on scavenging? 2. Let's put you at a 3. Put Rita at a 4. And let's have you... Okay, Rita's going to do researching. Let's research. No, let's have Grayson do it, because he's at a higher intellect. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to think through a thing here. So Rita's there. Intellect on at 3. Is there anything I can have her observe? She's doing this. Oh, the Dramata. Observe humped animal. And then, Grayson, you can do this research. All right, cool. Sometimes you have to go in and kind of do a bit of micromanaging. I don't like the term micromanaging because it feels like busy work, but you just have to give them a nudge in the right direction, Ooh, that's a lot of first aid kits. Good to have. They're fine for now, but it's a good thing to have. Alright, so we got those packs here. A lot of emergency rations. A lot of T-balls. Some dried meat. We got some CPU cores, cactus slime, of course. I think this railgun sniper can be... Yeah, because that's another one. We can pick that apart. I think that's what I just did. Yeah, dismantle. And we can make some... Can make some tea at some point. I think we're going to leave it for now. Does this count towards the Elite Dangerous purple stuff? It does not. You will have to watch when we are streaming Elite Dangerous, which we do every other Thursday. And we couldn't even give you the stuff if we wanted to when we're streaming a different game, because that is how Twitch has been set up. So yeah, you'll need to watch any of the Elite Dangerous streams or when we do them. So every other Thursday. There's going to be one, I believe, next week. So you can do your count, your drops things towards that. Jens, I have 6 mouths to feed, including the Draka. I must double harvest yields. It does, yeah, that is one of the things that I've noticed people are discovering now that they've added a different, they've added an animal to the group. Those animals, they will eat, and they can eat. Dramata, there we go. I can train Dramatas. It's a big humped animal, looks like a camel and a zebra had a baby. So I named it Dramata. From my observations, it's a peaceful herbivore which will most likely avoid confrontations and run away from a threat. It's quite big, so it should provide a decent amount of meat. Its hide also seems valuable. And I do believe it is. So Rita, if you could... let's see. You need... What symbol is that? Nothing I have yet, at least. And, ooh, we can make a dartboard. So, Mr. Carter can have some entertainment. There we go. Alright, now we're dismantling the thing. Rita has crafting level 2. Ooh, we found some carbon nanotubes. That's great. We need more storage space. Can we put some shelves here? Yes. Does it look messy? Also yes. Do I care? No. So I think we're going to keep, maybe we'll keep food ingredients here and then crafting materials here. So that meals are not allowed. Raw fabric cloth, right. Not apparel, and what's other items? Tea and unfinished items. Okay. And disallow medicines. And then here, disallow crafting materials, electric components, and basically want them to be opposites of each other. Plus a few others. Yep, that looks about right. And then at some point, someone will move all this stuff. All right, Rita, you're at intellect 3. Grayson, you're at intellect 4, but you're interested in crafting, so this is going to make you happy. All right, let's keep it there for now. Happy to hear you think the game looks great, Webson. ZXpecty, I've found the battery and solar panels and wind power very convenient so far. Didn't build fuel generator yet. That's a good shout. Solar panels. Let's do electric grids. I might need it at some point. Probably. Yeah. Wow. Sorry about that. I recently learned you can repair a battery with low sensor and generator. So it only turns on. Pair a battery, so it turns on when you... Yep, absolutely. Let's ask Jens to go to the next level. A base with 10 turrets, 800 bug attacks. See whether his crew can survive all this mayhem. We'll maybe get there. Maybe, hopefully. Let's see. Alright, as our crew here is going to sleep. Workshop how to survive 900 plus bug attacks without a scratch. Wink. Thank you, Specky. Happy you're enjoying it. Our T-balls under other items. Wait. Oh, that's probably under raw fruit. Yeah, because they're fruit. All right, that's full. Let's build a wardrobe for all the clothes. This though, carbon nanotubes. I need to put this somewhere. Mordicon, good morning everyone. This game looks very good, so I need more time in a day. I agree. If only there was more time in a day. Oh no, someone has to sleep, Parasite. An unknown parasite is causing me fatigue and drowsiness. For now, there's no cure, but a skilled healer may be able to think of something. Well, Yoko's decently skilled, but yeah, there's nothing to cure here yet. That is a shame. Alright. Let's do all apparel. And at some point, someone will move stuff around. Wonderful. How many slots are in here? Ah! Oh, so many. Let's get all this stuff out of here. Empty and deconstruct, please. Cut out some sleep, then we can play more. Yeah, absolutely. Why are not these being moved? Have I unticked the wrong thing? Don't think so. Alright, we're getting all the medicine, getting this stuff moved. This will be deconstructed. Cool. Yeah, alright, cool. Why is the shelter flashing? I think maybe I just need to adjust some... Yeah, there's probably some graphic stuff that I need to adjust. I will do that for next time. I actually think this might be a pretty good place to call it for now, because we've been doing this for about 90 minutes now. So I'm slowly approaching the end of my workday. So I think I'm going to call it there. I'm going to hit save game. And I'm going to head into this save here. Overwrite that. But yeah, Dusty Monk, seeing as this game is still in early access, so there will be some odd tiny bugs and stuff here and there, so apologies if any of that caused you, any of the flashing caused you any discomfort. I'm gonna go through my graphics settings and make sure that doesn't happen again. But for now, we're gonna call it there, I think. We're going to call that a live stream. We made it pretty far into the Desertum environment. We're on day 12 now, still anticipating my second bug attack at some point. But we'll see how that goes when it happens. But yeah, our survivors are looking good. Things are looking well. We might have some issues with certain crafting materials down the line or certain food things down the line. We will cross that bridge, potentially burn it when we get to it. But for now, that's going to be it. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Make sure you follow Stranded Alien Dawn on all the socials. Just search for Stranded Alien Dawn and you will find it right there. And you can also check the game out on the Steam store if you haven't already. Thank you, Heather, for dropping those links in the chat. And, of course, join our amazing Discord. Thank you, of course, to Heather and Osric for modding and keeping things chill and nice in the chat. And thank you to the rest of the community team here at Frontier who helped me do my job in the excellent way that they helped me do my job. Finally, thank you to Hemimont Games for making Stranded Alien Dawn. And yeah, we'll be back next week with more from the game. We will see you then. But for now, bye-bye, everyone.